So in this video, we are going to discuss about MHT CET 2026 session 1 full analysis with day-wise and shift-wise difficulty level. Also will be highlighting the subject-wise difficulty level as well. So make sure you are staying with us till the end, and we will also be giving you a very in-depth idea about which was the toughest shift in MHT CET 2026 exam. So make sure you are watching the video till the end, and very soon we are going to drop the video for expected colleges for different marks range. So make sure to subscribe the channel, and we have added the link for the predicted question paper, like predicted question paper for physics, chemistry and mathematics. We have added the link in the description. You can click and check out the predicted paper if you are appearing for the session 2 exam. So let's start with discussing overall difficulty along with the subject wise difficulty for different days. So as you can see on the screen, for April 11 shift 1 9 am to 11 pm, which was conducted on between 9 am to 11 pm. So physics difficulty level was 6, chemistry was easier compared to all, and mathematics was 6 out of 10. So overall the difficulty level was moderate. And as you can see, for shift 2 for the same day, the physics was little bit difficult, chemistry was 4 out of 10 and mathematics was 7 out of 10. So overall the difficulty level was hard compared to the shift 1. And as we move ahead, you can see we have April 13. So for April 13, 6.5 is the physics difficulty level, 4 is the chemistry difficulty level and 5 is mathematics. So overall difficulty level was moderate. However, for the same day shift 2, the difficulty level of physics and mathematics was higher, and which made the overall difficulty level of shift 2 be 6.0 out of 10. So next, as you can see on the screen, we have the most toughest shift of the session 1 from PCM, which is April 15. April 15 shift 1 was the most toughest shift, whose difficulty level was 8 out of 10 for physics, 4 out of 10 for chemistry and 8 out of 10 for mathematics. So overall difficulty level was 7.5. When it comes to April 15 shift 2, it was little slightly lower tough compared to shift 1. So overall difficulty level of the same was 6.5 out of 10, where mathematics was the highest difficulty, which is 7.5 out of 10, physics was 7 and chemistry was 4 out of 10. So this is the overall difficulty level of April 15 shift 2. So till now we have observed that if shift 1 is becoming easy, then somehow shift 2 is getting the questions are getting hard. So this pattern you can keep in mind if you are appearing for the shift 2 exam, session 2 exam. So for April 16, you can check it out. The overall difficulty level was 6 out of 10 for physics, 3 out of 10 for chemistry and 6 out of 10 for mathematics. So overall difficulty level was moderate. And however, if you see for the April 16 shift 2, the overall difficulty level was 5.5, and which falls under moderate, and the physics difficulty level on the same day was 6.5, chemistry was 3.5 and mathematics was 6.5. April 17th shift 1 was the most easiest shift of the whole session, where overall difficulty level was 4 out of 10 for physics, 3 out of 10 for chemistry and 5 out of 10 for mathematics. So overall the overall difficulty level was 4 out of 10. However, if you check it out for April 17, overall difficulty level was moderate shift 2. The physics was 6 out of 10, chemistry was 4 out of 10 and mathematics was 7 out of 10. So in April 17 shift 2, mathematics was the toughest compared to all the other shift. In fact, if you observe between April 16 shift 2 to April 17 shift 2, mathematics is still the toughest. So be prepared for the mathematics. Again, I am saying be prepared, have a very great idea about how you are going to approach for the questions, so that you have a very best confidence and you are able to attend maximum number of questions in the mathematics section. So next, as you move ahead, you can check it for April 18. So April 18 overall difficulty level was 5 out of 3. 5.3 out of 10. For April 19, the overall difficulty level was 5.5 out of 10, and for April 20, the difficulty level was 5.5 out of 10. So till now you have clearly understood the overall difficulty level of different days and shift for MHT CET 2026. So if you are appearing for the future exam, then make sure to watch this video till the end, and also make sure to comment down your issues and problems which you are facing while preparing for the exam in the comment box, and we will try to provide you answer for the same. And if you need assistance to which college you want to get and how much marks you need for that particular college, then for that also you can comment down. We will try to provide you the correct counseling for the same. So for PCM, if you check it out, April 15 shift 1 was the most of it, and April 17 shift 1 was the most easiest. If you check out the overall difficulty level of subject wise, then physics was 6.5, in the average of all the shifts, physics was 6.5 out of 10, chemistry was 3.5 out of 10, and mathematics was 6.8 out of 10. So this is the overall analysis of the PCM, and next we'll be shifting to the PCB analysis, and lastly we'll be giving you session 2 preparation guide and overall difficulty chart so that you are able to get maximum marks in the session 2 exam. So next, as we move ahead, let me give you a detailed analysis of PCB for session 1. So as you can see on the screen, for April 21 the overall difficulty level was 4, and it was the easiest shift of session 1 exam, where biology was 4 out of 10, physics was 5 out of 10, chemistry was 3 out of 10. The shift 2 on the same day was slightly difficult, but it was on the easy side, and shift 2 was for biology it was 4 out of 10, for physics it was 5 out of 10, and for chemistry it was 4 out of 10. However, April turned out to be a disaster, where shift 1 became the toughest shift. Overall difficulty level was 7 out of 10 for biology, 7 out of 10 for physics, and chemistry was 5 out of 10. So eventually biology and physics both came hard. That is the reason why overall difficulty level of PCB paper become difficult for April 22 shift 1, and the overall difficulty level was 6.5. And as you can see for shift 2, however it was moderate. The overall difficulty was 6 out of 10 for biology, 5 out of 10 for physics, and 4 out of 10 for chemistry. So as we move ahead, you can check out the April 23, we have combined and we have given the shift 1 shift 2 analysis together. So overall difficulty level of biology was 5.5 out of 10. For physics it was 5 out of 10, and for chemistry it was 3.5 out of 10. So overall difficulty level was 4.8. However, if you see for April 24 and April 25, the overall difficulty level of physics was 6 out of 10. For chemistry it was 3 out of 10, and physics it was 5 out of 10. So overall difficulty for April 24, April 25, and April 26 can be checked on the screen, and this analysis has been prepared solely based on the review that we received from the candidates. However, if you are appearing for the session 2 exam, then make sure to check out the predicted question paper that we have added in the comment box. It will surely help you to get a very clear idea about what type of questions can be asked in the exam. Also, you will get a confidence and get betterment in the exam and get better score in the exam. Apart from that, make sure to check out this analysis, and next, after the PCB analysis, we are going to give you a very detailed on what are the important chapters that you should have a very confidence on while before appearing for the session 2 exam. Now that you are aware of PCB and PCM overall shift wise and day wise difficulty level, next let's move ahead and check out some of the very important chapter that you should look into for session 2 exams. So as you can see on the screen, we have physics. So from physics, electromagnetic induction, high repeated rate, then correct electricity and circuit. So these are arranged in a priority order. So make sure you are very confident with these topics as per the priority. So correct electricity and circuit are the second in the list. Ray optics and waves, kinematics and laws of motion, oscillation, simple harmonic motion, rotation dynamics, modern physics, and thermodynamics, kinetic theory of gases. So these are some of the very important chapters from physics that you should look into if you are looking to get very good marks in the exam. However, if you check out for chemistry, the high score maximizer chapters are chemical kinetics, aldehyde ketones, p block element, coordinate compound, hydrocarbon and haloalkanes, D and F block element, electrochemistry, solution, and so these are the very top priority chapters for chemistry. And as we move ahead, you can check out for mathematics, which are which are very top priority one, which is integration and definite and indefinite. So highest repetition is there from these chapters. Then probability, then vectors are there, trigonometry, differential equation, differentiation application, matrices, determinants, complex numbers, linear programming, binomial theorem. So these are the very important chapters that you should look into if you are preparing for MHT CET exam. And if you have not checked out the overall question paper predicted question paper for MHT CET 2026, then make sure to do so so to get maximum marks in the MHT CET exam. So these are the top priority chapters for PCB. So for biology it is human psychology, physiology, then genetics and molecular biology, plant physiology, ecology and biodiversity, biotechnology and applications, reproduction in organisms. So these are the very important chapters that you should look into. And for physics and chemistry also, you can check it out on the screen. So these are the very important chapters that you should look into. And if you have not subscribed the channel, then make sure to do so, as we are going to drop the expected cutoff for different marks range. We'll be dropping a video very soon for that, so that you are able to get a detailed idea on how many marks you require to get admission into top colleges. Apart from that, for lower if you have got lower percentile or lower marks, for that also we'll be dropping a video which colleges will be right for you. So these are the very important topics and chapters that you should look into, and we have added the predicted question paper link in the description. And if you have not subscribed and liked this video, then make sure to do so to get frequent updates on MHT CET.